Hey there again, y'all. I just kind of want to kind of expand on the last video I posted. Well, I really kind of wanted to expand on the question, is anarchism feasible in a universally altruistic society? I don't think I really tackled the question as well as I should have. I know I kind of went off topic in my last video, and I kind of apologize for that. I don't know, I was kind of out of it that day, just kind of too much partying from the weekend before, if you know what I mean. Anyway, back to the main topic. I really want to expand on my old channel, the political nihilist POV, and I kind of wanted to just completely recant the idea that political nihilism really is an ideal scenario, because, like I said in my last video, I do believe that altruism is subjective. And, at the end of the day, we do need some sort of establishment to some extent. I mean, the whole notion that, we can be, even in an altruistic world, that we can really settle things just through, peaceful agreement. I know that sounds great in theory, but in practice, I don't think anyone could really, I don't think an entire society can really agree on certain, societal mores. Like, I don't know, as an example of, I don't know, I know I bring up the topic of abortion as a weird kind of gray area example, if you, or just a kind of slippery slope scenario, because, who decides at what point the fetus is an actual human being, stuff like that. But also, I guess, certain age restrictions, smoking, drinking, just stuff like that. And also maybe certain tax brackets, and, how people are going to pay for public roads, public schools, public, just basically anything having to do with the general public. I think we can kind of agree that we need some sort of establishment to kind of really work as a community, or as a nation. I don't think living in a complete state of anarchism would be ideal in the first place. If we all had the same good intentions, I just think it's really a really slippery slope. No matter any way you put it, it just is. It's just, we've had this kind of failing before, just with any true anarchist state in any point in history. Anyway, I kind of wanted to expand on the concept of political nihilism, and how I'm kind of recanting on the whole idea as a whole. That's kind of why I started this new channel. I really think it's really something I'm kind of rethinking. I don't identify as a political nihilist too much. But the main background to my claim of political nihilism really was to kind of go beyond the idea of civil libertarianism. I know political nihilism in and of itself is an extreme form of civil libertarianism. Just kind of the idea of tackling any sort of form of authoritarian government, which I'm still against today. I mean, that's why I don't, like I said, I'm a free thinker when it comes to, political ideologies. I know libertarianism is one of them. I do favor a small form of government, and I think we should tackle any form of authoritarian government. So what I mean by that is, just when it comes to civil liberties, let's say, as an example, like, the war on drugs, I think, is a failed concept. And I kind of want to go on, I'm probably going to upload a video specifically tackling that idea, the whole war on drugs. But anyway, the main thesis really is why I would consider myself, if I had to, more of a civil libertarian rather than a political nihilist, is really, I really follow that kind of small government ideology more than anything else. But anyway, the main reason I actually wanted to, or the original idea of political nihilism, in my opinion, was I don't think people who identify as libertarians really go far enough, especially libertarian politicians. I can name a couple examples, like Gary Johnson, for instance. He calls himself a libertarian, but he doesn't really, I don't think he really understands the whole picture. And I'm going to use the topic of the war on drugs as an example. He says he wants to legalize marijuana, which, of course, I'm on board with 100%. But he doesn't even bring up possibly legalizing and regulating all other drugs. So the way I see it, even though he calls himself a libertarian, he's more pro-establishment than he likes to kind of lead his followers to believe. And that's just, that really goes for any politician who identifies as a libertarian. I can't think of any politician out there that is really, fully on board with the whole idea of libertarianism. So I kind of wanted to kind of expand on that idea. I'm going to definitely upload another video specifically talking about this. The topic I mentioned before was the war on drugs, and how, people who are, I guess, libertarian, I'm including Gary Johnson, including also, I guess, Rand Paul, they ran as Republicans during the previous elections. So, but they do have that same kind of libertarian mindset. So I'm kind of wanting to kind of go over basically the true difference between a political nihilist and a libertarian. The other thing is, any political figure who says they're a libertarian they might have maybe a couple libertarian views, but that's pretty much it. So that's kind of, we kind of take that idea and run with it. So anyway, I'm going to end on this note. I think the idea of libertarianism in and of itself, or people who I really say they're libertarian, they don't go far enough when it comes to civil liberties, including, the war on drugs. I kind of want to maybe completely do a video specifically tackling this idea. But anyway, yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you an explanation as why I used to kind of identify as a political nihilist as opposed to a, say, civil libertarian. That's just kind of kind of what I wanted to talk about in this particular video. I'm just gonna end on this. I think libertarianism, in today's view, just in general, the mainstream view of libertarianism doesn't go far enough, and that's why I kind of went to that extreme of identifying as a political nihilist. So that's just kind of an explanation of my old channel, the Political Nihilist POV. And yeah, that pretty much sums up everything. If you had any questions about this particular issue, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care. Bye.